Hi guys, I'm going to show you real quick how to make Hoover stew. And Hoover stew is a Depression-era recipe. It was served in the soup kitchens back during the Depression. And of course people would make it at home if they had the stuff to make it. And what we're going to start out with is a pack of hot dogs, or in my case I'm using Morel smoked sausage, because everything in this stew you can get at the Dollar Tree. So I'm using the Morel smoked sausage, and you get two nice long sausages. I cut them in half and then I slice them to get as many pieces as I can, so you can get some in every bite, And what's really good about Hoover stew, first of all, I love beans, and there's beans in here. So it is hearty and it is delicious and cheap, and that's what we like, When you got nothing else to eat, you can make a pot of this and you can eat off of this for days. So we're going to brown our hot dogs, or in my case Morel sausage, in a little bit of oil, just until they're cooked a little brown, and then I'll show you what to do next. Alright, to our browning sausages we're going to add a nice amount of onion powder. You could actually use onion if you have it, If you have onion, you can use it. But onion powder works very well. Just put plenty in there. Mine's a little. And then just keep sauteing until they're nice and brown the way you want them. As brown as you want. Okay. Once your hot dogs or sausage is as browned as you would like them to be, you're going to add 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Oops, sorry for the steam. 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Stir it up a little bit. Get it going. In here I'm going to throw a bay leaf, what do you call it, chicken bouillon cube, a bay leaf, salt and pepper. Not too much salt because everything is processed, so you don't want to add too much salt because everything might be a little salty. So you might want to hold the salt till the end when you can taste it and see if it needs more. So we threw our bouillon cube. I'm going to put definitely some pepper and a bay leaf in here, and then we'll add our beans. Alright, in here I'm going to pour a can of black beans, undrained. Any beans that you like can go in here. It calls for pinto beans. The original recipe calls for pinto beans, but Dollar Tree only had red beans and black beans. So I got these small red beans and black beans. But any beans you like. You can put kidney beans, pinto beans, black beans, anything that you want in here is perfectly fine. Because beans are good for you and they're cheap. And it would have been used quite a bit back in the day when people they would have been using dry beans. But we're lucky we have canned beans today. Just going to mix that in, and then you could throw in a can of corn. I don't have a can of corn. I just have this leftover corn here, so I'm throwing that in. I have 1 can of corn, and I needed corn to put on the side of my fish last night because I had nothing else. in the fridge. So I used the corn for that, but the remaining corn I'm putting in here. So now what I'm going to do is simmer this. First I'll bring it to a boil, and then I'll put it down to a simmer. And meanwhile I'll get some water boiling so I can make egg noodles. I put mine over egg noodles. You can put it over any pasta you want, but I think egg noodles are, you know, a little better taste. You can do elbow macaroni, but the egg noodles really make a difference, and it's really, really yummy. So let's let that come to a boil, then we'll let it simmer while we make our egg noodles. Okay, so it looks really good, doesn't it? So this is going to, I turned up the heat, I'm going to let this come to a boil, then I'm going to simmer it. I've got a pot boiling back here for my egg noodles. Some people put the noodles right into the Hoover stew and let them cook in there. But I like to serve my Hoover stew over my noodles, because when you put noodles in stews and soups and everything, then they get too mushy as leftovers. You know what I mean? So I prefer to keep my noodles and my stew separate. And this way you have like nice fresh noodles every time, instead of those mushy, oversaturated noodles that sit in a stew or a soup. So it smells really, really good. Taste it now for seasoning. If you want to add salt to it, you can. I have just one bay leaf in here. I've been working with this for a while. You know, I made this a couple of times, trying to figure out if I would add anything to it. You know, one time I did put a little ghost chili pepper in here, but it's not necessary. I mean, just what we did to it is really the way it's supposed to be made, and we'll leave it traditional for today. So I'm gonna bring this to a boil, let it simmer while we cook my egg noodles. It's bubbling away nicely. Smells really good. I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit and let it simmer while my pasta's boiling over there. Then we'll serve it up and taste it. So easy. Couldn't be easier. If you like tomatoes, if you like beans, you're going to love this dish. There's nothing not to like. And the diced tomatoes that I have, that I found at the Dollar Tree, only had the diced tomatoes with the green chilies in it. So that's what I got. That's going to add a little flavor. But if you like just plain diced tomatoes, you can do that. And so we're almost ready. And there is our Hoover stew, served right over our egg noodles. You can mix it up before you eat it, but look how beautiful and steamy and hearty. This is so yummy. And this is all the food that I have in my house until what do you call it? Social Security comes through. So I have plenty of leftovers to get me through to next week, and it's delicious, and it's filling, and it's hearty, and I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you make it. So easy. I'm going to taste a little bit for you. It's going to be super hot. Yummy. Definitely hits the spot. Awesome dish. So easy. I will see you all next time. I love you all. Talk to you later.